All right, well, hopefully you got to where you needed to get to. You're back home here, 86 degrees as we wrap up our holiday weekend here, but plenty of summer to come as we continue with hot and humid conditions, and things are going to change up a little bit for us. We had a nice 3-day weekend as far as rainfall. Mostly left us alone. We've had a few showers and storms, but nothing like we typically see this time of year. A couple little showers there had moved through Dania Beach and into Hollywood. Those are falling apart. That's that easterly flow that we've been dealing with the last few days here and really ended last week. Well, that's about to change for us here. Remember, that favors storms that really pile up across the western part of the peninsula. What's going to happen is we're going to shift things a little bit. It's going to take a couple days, but I think by mid to late week, we're going to have winds that are going to be coming out of the south. That's going to do a couple of things for us. It's going to bring in some extra moisture, but it's also going to allow the thunderstorms to kind of hang out with us as they fire through the afternoon, as opposed to getting just pushed all the way into the Everglades and out towards the west coast. So higher rain chances and better rain chances as the storms develop right on top of us, and we'll put this in motion, be able to see as it goes for the next 2 days. Still a couple of morning showers. I think tomorrow will be our transition day. We're going to depend on the storms, which will fire inland, to kind of backtrack a little bit to get any rain across the metros. But we won't have to wait for Wednesday. By then, I think things will change for us here, and that we'll have the thunderstorms much closer. Watch this as they develop right over the metros. That's going to be a wet evening commute, and we'll repeat that as we hit into Thursday as well, with this pattern change that at least waited for the holiday weekend to be over. All right, tracking the tropics, got Danielle up there. That's a hurricane. That's not going to be a hurricane for much longer. But EARL, the opposite. It is about to become a hurricane. We have 70-mile-an-hour winds. I think by tomorrow morning, this will likely become our second hurricane of the season. In fact, it would be our first major hurricane of the season. Thankfully moving away, but our friends in Bermuda are going to be watching this one closely, because it's going to make a close pass, too close for comfort, right? There's Bermuda, and there's the cone of uncertainty. If it moves a little bit further north and west, be dealing with something else there. Hurricane Danielle becoming post-tropical in the next few days. Not a huge, not anything that we need to worry about there. Headed up towards the North Atlantic over cooler waters, and we'll be done with Danielle. All right, as we head into the next 24 hours, rain coverage at around 20 to 40% by the afternoon. Going to bump that up to 50%, and we'll leave it at 60 as rain coverage comes back to South Florida for the rest of the week. And we'll be right back.